Hey guys, it's your girl Kiki Moralez, and today I'm just going to address the situation between Anthos Corner, Antonia, and the RTM Podcast because I was there that day. I don't want to do like a super long intro, let's just get down to it. So, obviously there's been a few blog posts about the situation. So, long story short, I was invited down to co-host on that day, and I already knew who was coming down. So I made sure that I spent the time to kind of research her, watch previous interviews. I really wanted to actually have an interview with her about things away from the insults that she's receiving and stuff like that. Because I did see that she had done an interview with, I think his name's Glow Talks, and she spoke about her life. She spoke about like events that she gets invited to, and I see what she does on TikTok. So I thought, you know what? I want to genuinely ask her questions that other people watching would want to know. You know, there's other people who might have eczema, because I know she's spoken about her eczema. They might want to know how she copes with it. They might want to know how she copes with like bad comments or anything like that. That was my personal goal anyway. Either way, when she's come down, I clocked that the energy was a bit off. Fraser asked her, hey, would you like any food? Like, I'll go and grab you something. You know, just... He's speaking to her, but he's not speaking to her too much. Like, I feel like everyone knows by now, he doesn't like to speak to people too much before you film, and he just wants to get everything on camera. But, you know, I'm kind of asking her, like, yo, you okay? Whenever she said that she wanted to go to the toilet, I was like, hey, look, I'll bring you. Because I've been on the podcast as a guest before. I had my interview done. And even me, when I went there, I felt like, you could say probably a bit paranoid. I was a bit like, okay, I don't know what to expect. I'm looking at Trina, I'm looking at Pinky, and I'm thinking, okay, like, are they going to ask me any crazy questions? Like, I genuinely felt a little bit on edge. So when she was there, I wanted to make it my goal to make her comfortable. Because I know if you're coming into an environment, especially where, you know, she's been insulted in the past, she might not feel too confident. I wanted to make sure that I could speak to her and make her feel a bit more comfortable, basically. So that was what I had in mind. One, to give her a good interview, and two, make her feel comfortable. So obviously we already know that she's coming down to have an apology. But what my understanding is that she's also come down for an interview. Like, we were all prepped to have an interview. So when you're seeing in the blogs, we're like, wait, hold on, this is what you came here for. It's not like, oh, you've just come here for that and you're going, because realistically speaking, I hear it. Like, I hear it. She wanted her apology and she's left. But where I didn't understand it is because I've left whatever I had to do to come down, be there and interview her. Studio's been paid for. Everyone's taken time out of their day to come and actually do this interview. And I feel like the reason why we were all a bit taken back by it is because, one, I wasn't there on the day that these comments were made about you. I only know you based on what I've seen on social media, and I was actually quite looking forward to her because she carried herself well in interviews and she was mature, and I was looking forward to actually having an interview with her that was different, not full of, you know, toxic or anything like that. I literally just wanted to interview her. So I was like, wait a minute, I wasn't even there when those comments are made. And where the blogs have cut it out is where she's saying, I know how you people feel about me, and that's why I'm not going to stay here. Like, you can't say that you know how we feel about you when we weren't there and I've not made any personal comments about you. So both me and Pinky, if you watch a full episode, we're like, hold on a minute. How can you say that about us when we didn't say anything wrong about you? Like, we've both prepped ourselves to actually interview you and get to know you here. Again, I saw what she done beforehand and I actually liked what she did. So for me, that was my reaction for like, wait a minute, what was this for? Like, I thought she would genuinely come down, do her interview and get her name out there more. Or, you know, I heard that she's working on a skincare line, like push your skincare line, like push your personality out there, because people might have things to say about your appearance, but we don't know you. Like, give us an opportunity to get to know you. So there was no malicious intent behind me kind of saying, wait, why did you travel here for? Bear in mind, she's in Nottingham. To me, I'm just trying to connect the dots. I just couldn't understand, why would you travel? Like, could this not have been done on the phone? Because we've taken time out of our day. I've watched a 2-hour interview about her in order for me to actually ask her quality questions and then for her to leave. Like, I just can't understand it. So that's where my kind of shock comes from. I did see comments saying that I should have pulled spray up on his behaviour, but I don't understand why it's my responsibility. Is that because I'm the only woman on the podcast at that time that I need to rein him in? Like, I'm not expecting it. That's my first day that I was co-hosting. Like, remember, this episode wasn't even meant to come out. So that's my very first day on the podcast. I'm not expecting anyone to walk out. I haven't prepared for that. I've only prepared for intro, life story, interview, questions. I've not prepared for someone to walk out. So I'm just in shock. Like, I'm literally in shock. But I find it mad. Like, I've had comments saying I'm not a girl's girl or anything like that. To be honest with you, I didn't know how to handle the situation. I wouldn't say that I'm not a girl's girl just because I didn't know how to handle the situation. Like, I feel like if people can't already tell, I'm very neurodivergent. Like, I will sit down and just observe for the longest time, even though I'm in an interview. A lot of the time I'm taking things in. I'm the kind of person, I don't want to respond just out of emotion. I need logic. Like, I need to know the reason for something. So that's why in my brain I'm thinking, why? Just why did you travel from here to here just to get up? Like, it's cold outside. Like, I just don't get it. I feel like, unfortunately, people always have this perception that I'm not genuine or I don't mean the things I say. But one thing that I will say is, if she felt any kind of disrespect from me personally, I want to apologize, because I wouldn't want her to feel like that. Like, my main goal was for her to come in and feel comfortable. I didn't want to have her feel disrespected, like, not in the slightest. I feel like, yeah, I'm not perfect. I know that for a fact I'm not perfect. And the way that I see situations is very different to the way that other people might see situations. I said it on the podcast. It's there in the episodes, even though the blogs haven't decided to put it in for whatever reason. But my main thing that I said after that is, I wish that she used the opportunity to plug herself. I wanted people to see her personality. I wanted her to actually say, hey, I do TikTok, check out my TikTok. I have this going on, I have that going on. I wanted her to push herself so she can put herself on. Like, let's be real. That's why a lot of people do interviews. It's not because our interview sounds cool. It's because you want to get your name out there. You want to make people more aware of who you are. And that's all I said that day. I've never said anything wrong about the way that she looks. I've never made a foul comment about her. I wish she just used the opportunity differently. But it's like, I do get exactly where she's coming from in terms of, why should I sit here? You don't like me. Why should I? You apologize to me and that's it. But I feel like in my brain, I just can't understand why you'd physically go there and not take a phone call or anything like that to get your apology. That's all it is. I still don't understand it. If somebody wants to let me know, then fair enough. But that's the only thing that I had to say, I've never criticised her looks. If anyone watches the clip, all you'll see is me saying, I wish she used the opportunity differently, because I genuinely wish that she did. But I wish her the best of luck in anything that she does. And again, I hope that she doesn't feel like she was disrespected by me on that day, because that wasn't my intention. Oh yeah, I also saw another blog post where they've cropped it at the maddest time ever. She basically turns around and says to me, all you see is her say to me, oh, by the way, I'm not talking to you. And I said, oh no, of course you're not. And they cropped it there. So I sound so mad. But I say afterwards, I know you're not talking to me because I wasn't there that day. Because she was referring to, I think it was Cream, whatever was said that day. She was referring to the people that were there. And even I had to tell her, look, even Cream didn't say anything bad about you. Like, she said that she felt sorry for her. But if you watch the episode, you can see on the episode, I literally say, the woman who was there beforehand, it's not me. And it's not Pinky, because she also thought that Chronic was Pinky. But I had to say, that's not us. Like, we've come here to interview you. And even Spray's come to apologize to you. So yeah, the blogs, they're not helping. They're not helping the situation whatsoever. But regardless, we move. I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to handle things because I'm a complex thinker. A lot of people aren't going to understand me. They're not going to get the way that I think. Even last time I got into an altercation saying that I don't support girls or I don't support black women, even though I got into the altercation because I defended a black woman. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it just feels like it doesn't matter what you do sometimes. People just won't like you or you're not going to come across well. Clearly, I'm not coming across well. I just feel like in some situations, it just seems like people aren't going to like you or you're not going to come across well. I guess I'm not coming across well at this moment in time when it's come to this. But I know my intention and I hope that she understands my intention as well. I genuinely wanted to make sure that she felt comfortable. The conversation did get heated. I didn't want to grill her or anything and ask her anything crazy. I genuinely just wanted to know, like, why? And I wish that she just treated it differently because I can see she's very articulate. She carries herself well in interviews. She's very mature. And I just wish that she could have used that opportunity differently. Like, I personally probably would have stayed. I would have probably put people onto what I'm doing so I can benefit, well, anything after that. But yeah, what can I really say, to be honest? I feel like a lot of things get taken out of context. And again, the way that things have been cropped up in these videos, again, they're just not helping at all. But one thing about me, I'm already aware that I'm on a public platform. I'm going to say something and that's how I feel. Like, I know what I'm saying. I'm never going to say, oh, I was lying or I was just saying that for the sake of saying it. Like, I genuinely, that's how I felt at the time. And I still don't understand, you know what I mean? I don't know what else I can say now. I really don't. All I can say to people is go and watch the actual episode because I'm getting a lot of smoke for things that I don't think I should be getting smoke for. Could I have done more? Maybe. I'm open to hearing about it. Let me know. But if anyone watches the actual episode, I'm saying the same things. I'm not saying anything bad about her. I just wish that it went differently. And that's it. But I just feel like she doesn't understand the preparation that went into her being there. We had to genuinely research into her, find out who she is. I wanted to ask her questions that wasn't full of drama, but it's just ended the way it's ended. So I'm not going to speak about it anymore. I don't think so. And I just hope that, again, she does well. She's a lovely young woman. I hope that the conversations steer away from looks because I feel like she has a lot to offer. And hopefully there'll be another interview that I could even just watch and just see the questions that I had in mind actually get answered. But yeah, anyway, guys, I think that's it for this video, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to speak in it again. I don't know if I've missed anything because my memory's like a goldfish sometimes. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you and I need you.